Imagine waking up confident, clear, and fully in control of your life. No more second guessing, no more playing small. The green room is where women stop waiting and start becoming. So if you're ready to step into your power and create the life that you deserve, then this is your moment. Join my community now at heycoachk.co/the green room or click the link in the show notes. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. I can't wait to see you inside. Hello, gorgeous, and welcome back to the Girlfriend's Guide. As always, I am super excited that you are here. Now, I'm fully aware that Valentine's is over, but I feel like February is prime time to talk about one of the key components to truly stepping into your main character era, and that is romanticizing your life. I want you to take just one moment to really think back to the last time you were watching a movie or a show or reading a book and you thought to yourself like, man, I wish my life was that exciting. I wish I had that kind of girl group. I wish that someone was sending me bundles of roses and taking me out on fancy dates. Like truly just taking a minute to take in that character situation and kind of comparing it to your current life. So here's the thing, because we've all done it. You don't have to wait for some big dramatic moment to start living like you are the main character of your story. The magic that you're sensing on TV and books, it's in you. It's always been in you, and it's in the way that you show up for life every single day. So in this episode, and I'll probably split this into two, but at least in the next two episodes, we're going to talk about how you can dive into romanticizing your life, becoming the love of your own story, and fully embracing your role as the main character. Because waiting for a plot twist, waiting for permission, waiting for the perfect moment is played out. You're the writer, you're the director, you're the star. So let's collaborate and make this story one that is absolutely unforgettable. Cool? Grab a pen and tag a friend. And y'all know when I say that, it's about to go down. So for starters, let's talk about what does it actually mean to romanticize your life. I want to be very clear that it's not about escaping reality. On the contrary, it's more about embracing your current situation and making the most of it. Like, I think far too often we're like trying to wish away our current situation. We're trying to shift realities. We're trying to make things better. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to improve yourself. Y'all know I'm the queen of personal development. But if you are really unhappy and you can't find joy in the current moment, you won't be happy in the next situation. You'll be constantly hustling for the next best thing. So when we start to romanticize our life, we're choosing to see the beauty and the magic and the joy of our ordinary life. Yesterday, I told the Green Room girls that the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just a little extra. And that little extra is you. It's your mindset. It's what you choose. So examples of ways that we can really embrace the ordinary and make it magical is like when you walk into a room with confidence. It's dressing in a way that makes you feel powerful or really highlights your personality. It's creating rituals that make your daily routine feel luxurious and wonderful. And I know when I say luxury or luxurious, people are like, now, Kayla, you know good and well, I got kids and inflation is high. I am falling on a budget. So what I mean by that is getting a really nice set of satin pajamas or putting satin pillowcases on your bed or buying an electric toothbrush, like little bitty things that make the ordinary extraordinary. Or if you're a girl who loves like designer shoes or handbags, perhaps we're not buying a closet full, but we go to Poshmark or Macari and we find a really, really nice Tory Burch or a really, really nice like Marc Jacobs. Or perhaps you want to get like regular maintenance done. So you go to the beauty school to get your hair highlighted or cut or a diva cut. Or we're getting like a bomb-ass pair of press-ons from Curve Life. There are so many ways that you get to be luxurious, that you get to be that girl without breaking the bank. And that is a way that you romanticize the ordinary. So I am challenging you today to consider one small thing that you can do to make yourself feel more like a movie star, like a rock star. Like, do you get to be Carrie from Sex and the City? Like, how do you make that happen? Okay. Part of that, switching over to point 2 of this, is making sure that your small habits feel magical. Like, when I tell people that my morning routine is a must, I'm not joking. Your morning routine sets the tone for your day. I also believe that your nighttime routine sets the tone for your evening, but that's another story for another day. I want you to consider romanticizing your tea or coffee ritual by maybe playing some soft music or lighting a candle. Stand in the mirror and really look at yourself before you do your skincare. I talked about a lot of this in the Self-Love Academy that I did last week, where you are telling yourself, like, you are phenomenal. You are beautiful. I love you. I am so grateful for the way that you press through difficult times, like creating that really intimate space for you to talk to and pour into you. That's free. Free 99. You can do that all day. I want you to slow down and really start romanticizing the things about our life that are considered mundane. Like, maybe when you are working late at night, you can dim the lights. Maybe you are taking the scenic route home and you're just kind of looking at the trees and the animals and just really embracing like the winding path of your drive instead of taking the interstate that's full of traffic and horns and lights and all of the hustle and bustle of the city. Maybe it's wearing perfume, even when you don't have anywhere to go. I got into the habit of that during the pandemic. I would get up and I would put my face on. I do my lipstick. I do my mascara. I'd pull my hair up. Like, I would do something that made me feel like, you know what? I'm that girl and I'm going to do this because I can, right? I went through this phase where I went on Amazon and a couple of other sites, and I would buy like matching sets, right? So like it'd be like a green top and a green bottom, and it's fitted and cinched at the waist. And even though I'm not putting on a whole bunch of clothes or going anywhere fancy, it's something about a 2-piece matching set that makes you feel like you are that girl. So consider something like that. And then also think about like curating experiences for yourself. When I am cooking, one of the things that I recently, kind of off topic, recently I was diagnosed with celiac. And so I could have been like, oh, woe is me. I'm never going to get to eat my favorite Italian food again. Instead, I bought cookbooks and I learned, like using YouTube, I learned to make some of my favorite meals, and I would drink wine and I would play soft music. And I created a experience out of my journey of learning instead of wallowing in slop, right? Or sometimes my boyfriend and I will watch movies, or sometimes we move the coffee table and we'll dance in the living room. Or every single week, I buy myself flowers. Why? Because I love looking across the room and seeing fresh cut flowers on my kitchen table. Now, does he bring me flowers sometimes? Of course. But I know that that's just one little way that I elevate my space. I make it a little bit more feminine, a little bit more romantic. It adds a little bit of whimsy, right? So it's nothing that's over the top. It's a $6 to $10 habit a week, but it's something that I can do for me. Lastly, for this segment, romanticizing your life requires a mindset shift. Instead of like, I've got to go to work, you say, I get to show up today as the woman I'm becoming. Instead of, I've got to turn in these, I get to turn in this paper because somebody is still dreaming of the ability to go to school or the ability to be enrolled in this program. Like, instead of a I have to mindset, we adopt an I get to mindset, because it is a privilege to live the life that you're living because someone was not afforded the ability to wake up today. Like, so many of the things that you have right now were just prayers months ago, weeks ago, years ago. And no matter how bad your situation seems, somebody somewhere is just dreaming that they had a 1-bedroom apartment. Someone somewhere is dreaming that they had ever even loved to have experienced loss, right? So just keep those things in mind. That is the start of your journey to romanticizing life. You guys know I like to keep these things short. So tune back in on Thursday. I'll give you part 2. We'll start talking about how we're done waiting for happiness and we're going to start curating happiness, and a little bit about self-love and confidence. But let me know what you're going to start incorporating right now to start romanticizing your life. How are you going to make your mundane moments magical? And let me know what your biggest takeaways are. I love you. I can't wait to see you, and we'll chat in the next one. Bye.